I usually conceal here
Okay,
and here.
right in there. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, perfect. Well, we know our faces better than anyone else.
Yeah.
You know, so I always
Sure.
ask ladies, because it's like, why reinvent the wheel? 'Cause
Yeah.
it's funny, I'll do a makeover and they'll say, what are you doing? And I'll say, oh, I'm concealing. And they go, are you saying I have bags? I go, no, no.
Oh.
That's not what I'm saying. Okay.
Yeah, I definitely know. I mean, you know, everybody has issues like that. As I get
Okay.
older, it's more here.
Okay.
And I started to use New Skin a couple months
the
ago, and
galvanic?
that really, yeah,
Mhm.
that really does make a difference
Do
with
you like
this.
the age lock? Have you tried the age lock?
No, just
Oh, okay.
I just used the galvanic, the 2 steps so far. Is the age lock the other the one that you break open and put on?
Age Lock is the one that is an ingredient in their new offering that's supposed to stop. It's like the aging. It stops it right where it is, so like your skin doesn't acquire more damaging.
Yeah.
You know, so it's supposed to like stop and reverse.
Yeah.
And I know with the galvanic, because what you're doing is you're pushing the nutrients more deeply into your
Yeah.
skin.
Cindy has a spot.
Oh, really?
She does.
Yeah, it's I really like it a lot.
Makes a big difference.
I'm, you know, when we leave Friday, I'll be visiting my daughters in Ohio, and I'm kind of wondering if they'll notice
I
anything.
think so. I noticed a difference.
Yeah, I do too.
And now with this.
Well, there's 3.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, as long as you're gonna.
Can Cindy go home with a kit today?
You have
Absolutely.
product to sell, absolutely.
So you're gonna have to tell me, man, that doesn't mean anything. So you give by numbers or something?
No, actually,
174?
what we do is we actually have this little face page here that we give you face pages, and as you do a makeover, you write down what the foundation name is. So the names
This
are
is
on
my little-
the container.
So you got a pad of these that you
My
give
little
us?
bowl that I use.
Start,
Okay.
and we can give you more as you
Okay.
need them. And so this is a list of all of the products.
Got it.
You
So
want
that,
after-
so that's where I need to
after
get the kind of the background. How do you assess someone's face? I mean,
Okay.
you told me it's more intuitive, you've been doing it for such a long time, but
Right.
Right,
for like a
but-
newbie, because even I wanna know.
Okay, so
Okay.
if you were to look at Cindy's face,
Okay?
what is the predominant color? Is it pink or yellow?
Looking at her
You
skin.
got it.
Very
She's
good.
got yellow overtones and pink undertones.
Yes.
Got it.
And so that's what you start looking at people's face. So like you have
So
pink
what-
overtones and yellow undertones. So you have more pink in your skin than you do yellow.
Okay. So what are the, like, are there 3 basic colors or 4 basic colors?
There is actually yellow, pink,
Is this written? I remember.
and blue.
So it's yellow, pink,
And blue.
and that's it.
That's it.
Got it.
And one of the
So you do a primary and then you do a secondary. So for her, it's yellow with pink.
right.
Primary, yellow.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
And so like if you look at my skin,
I'd say pink.
I'm pink over and yellow under.
So, right. So that's basically,
And I.
yes. Let's see. It's a little tougher. So out of those 3
Mhm.
colors there?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we got some blue
Yes.
Mhm.
and some yellow.
Pretty much. And she has
Yeah.
a lot of red in her skin, but you can't see it. You can
You
see it
cheating
when you
on me? Got some stuff on.
Got some stuff on.
she is stuff.
That's right.
So
But,
what would be the primary for you?
the primary for me is normally, I go more with the warm, so more.
More red.
Because
I don't have red down. It's yellow.
It's pink.
It's pink.
Okay,
Pink and red.
Okay, got
So
it.
when you're dealing with African American skin,
Right.
it goes more to the red tones rather than the pink tones.
Right, because we have a little bit more depth of color. But, I mean, you'll see, as you start walking
Okay,
around,
okay.
you'll start
There's
looking at.
3 categories,
Yeah,
primary,
and you'll just be able to
secondary.
put every
Okay.
woman you see in
All
one of
right.
those
And men
categories.
too.
Absolutely,
Yes.
Yeah.
absolutely.
And even sometimes.
So this is our concealer, it's called Le Vaniche,
Okay.
okay? And what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a little on the spots that you were telling me that you like to conceal.
Mhm.
You will find with this product, like if you take your set home, you take the top off and you just tap it into the lid. That way it keeps the rest of the product very, sanitized and you don't have to worry about it. But what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to apply it in the areas that you said that you would normally put a concealer. And what I do is I blend.
So you have a concealer, that's the first thing you're doing. You're looking at some of the less than perfect parts of someone's
Yes,
face, right?
yeah, and sometimes it's just that they have too much pink across their nose or their cheek, and then you want to even
How
out
about
the
like
skin
darkness
tones.
underneath the eyes? Would that
Yes,
be used too?
that's exactly
Got
what
it.
we're doing. But like how
So
she
you're
shared.
looking for a little bit more uniformity.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, have you ever used this, the ProDerm? It's a little.
No, we've actually never used that.
I'll
Oh,
show
that
it
would
to
be
He's
you.
got
very
something.
exciting.
Well, actually, I'd be kind of curious to see before and after, see what kind of happens, because it's like a picture magnified about
So
what
what
your
I'm
skin,
doing
pore
is I'm not
size,
gonna just leave it at
texture,
just one
discoloration,
side.
you know,
But
four
I'm
different
applying the
parameters in terms
concealer
of
just so that
healthy
we
or
can
not,
Wow,
but that's
very
okay.
nice.
We'll go over that
areas
next
that
time.
you
So one of
want.
the things that women
And
will come and they
then
say, I
what
have
we'll
really
do
large
is
pores and I don't
you
like
know,
powder
if
on
you
my
like it,
skin.
you will apply
Well,
it
what's
to the other
interesting is
side.
you ask them what kind
Okay.
of makeup do they already use. 9 times out of 10 that makeup has talc in it.
Which is toxic and.
Well, talc actually makes your pores bigger.
What?
Yes, because it stimulates the pore to open up.
Well, it's a compound similar to asbestos. I mean, it's just a toxic type of thing. I would think it also would interfere with your
Well,
pores and stuff.
Well,
And
it
can
can
you
clog your
feel
pores.
these
Right, right.
things?
The
so
research I've done on
very
talc
Yeah.
The
is
hardest
that
thing for
talc
me when I
itself
initially started wearing makeup,
is a
this
zero on the
makeup,
hazard scale.
was I
Oh.
wouldn't
But-
realize it
But
on,
when
and I would,
talc
like,
is
wipe off
mixed
one
with
of my
anything
eyes or
else,
something.
is when it becomes a little more irritating to the
I
human
used to
condition.
share essentials,
So like
that's what I
baby
know.
powder
Oh,
with
okay.
talc
So
and
instead of
perfume
doing the buff,
is where it gets its problem. But talc by
So I'm
itself,
sorry,
without
instead of
anything
doing
else,
the buff,
it's a zero on the hazard scale, which is
I
really
will teach
interesting.
you how to
You
Read all
caress
the
your
research
face.
that says,
Because
It's
you
like,
don't,
okay,
because
then
if
why
you
is it still
buff,
there?
what
Well,
happens is
by
all
itself,
your
it's
money's
okay.
already flying away. The reason they have you buff is to wake up the dried oil.
Now these little
So we
Q-tips
don't have
and little
anything in there.
brushes
You get
and
all
stuff,
of
that,
those.
that
All of
goes
that
with the
stuff.
Q-tip.
Mhm, absolutely.
And then you give it to them, and you know,
Yes.
this
Yes.
is yours.
Right,
So
so
we just
when we
did
do
that.
the demo, we use their brush that actually goes
Right,
in their
right.
kit.
Yeah, right.
If they don't buy a kit, you give them the brush.
Still.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
But you step on it first.
Yeah, right.
Only joking. No, it's a little
Yes.
memento, a little
Yes,
reminder
exactly,
of the nice
exactly.
experience that you had.
Absolutely. And,
Now, do
So
we have
d-
another brush, another mirror? Because I'd like her to
Yeah.
see. Here you go.
oh, perfect.
A regular.
Thank you.
So
we-
from all
go
the
ahead.
thousands
Yeah,
that you've
I
done,
might typically do a
98%
little more.
people buy it.
Okay. And
It's
I'll do
actually
that for you.
70% of the
is
people
not
that get in the
when-
chair and try
Right.
it buy
Is
it.
it better
Got
if I hold it like
Pretty good.
this?
And sometimes we
No,
have a little
it's
higher,
left
sometimes
sided.
but it usually
Yeah,
averages
so
out to
put
about
your
70%,
glasses
which
on
we
so
thought
that
was
you can see.
fabulous.
No, that's great.
Yeah, that's good.
And see how light it feels?
Yeah.
You can't feel anything.
It feels very light, yeah. That's true. Yeah.
And one of the things that women often like a lot of coverage, and that's why they use the liquid makeup, so that they can get that mask look.
Okay, right.
So what we have learned is that if we apply our product with a sponge, or if we put some elixir in with the product, we can get the same look without the feel or the stuff that's in it, which is quite
So-
lovely.
So with the elixir and a sponge, you
And a
just kind of
sponge.
like make a little paste.
Exactly.
Like plastering, when I used to plaster.
Yes.
Or drywall.
Well, you know, there's a
Okay, I don't want to block
a
the
concealer
camera.
in the market.
Okay.
Because this way you'll be
Is
able
that right?
to go
Yes,
home
and it's
and-
cosmetic.
Yeah.
Funny.
But this is
I
I
must
can,
have
I can
just
edit
been
it.
You
and
don't-
do,
I don't know.
Whatever with it.
Absolutely.
So we have 3 concealers in the line. The first one for fair skin is called Fantastic Falling. And the second one, which is medium to kind of
And you
light dark
notice how
skin,
I'm dabbing?
is
That's
called Les
because
Vaniches.
we don't have a lot of, chemicals. It's
And then the
very,
last one is
very
Good
pure
Vibra Red.
product.
And that's
So
actually for darker
it
hued skin.
doesn't have anything for slip or
Goodbye.
slide.
Yeah.
So what I always do is I kind of dab it on to get a little bit on my skin and
Mhm.
then blend
Okay.
to give you the look.
So what are actually the minerals? I mean, what are we
What
talking about? We're
you'll
talking
Okay,
actually
about
so we
be able
have
to see is
mica.
where the red
Mica.
is
Mm-hmm.
it's
Iron oxide.
disappearing.
Okay, good,
And a very nice
manganese
smooth
violet.
look.
good.
And I want it to
Chromium
be
oxide.
very light so that it feels.
Titanium dioxide.
That's it? So there's 5, you're able to then mix and blend to be able to make things cool.
Absolutely.
I have
Actually,
a
there is 6.
concealer
Ultramarine
brush.
blue.
actually.
What's that?
And that's what I
Ultramarine
said,
blue is
absolutely,
actually a,
because,
it's a
you know,
naturally
doing it the way I'm doing,
mineral
going, that's
in
taking
earth,
too
and
long.
it's blue.
So what I do is
It's
I
all
have a
ranges of
concealer
blue.
brush, and I just
And
put a little line,
mica
I know
actually has
exactly
over
where I
500
wanna
colors
apply it,
itself.
and I go
500
right through
colors?
those
Mica
spots.
itself?
It comes in over 500 colors.
Yeah, the way that brush
Without having to
works is
heat
really
it, treat
pretty
it, or do
amazing.
anything to it.
To spread the product for you.
And then
Just
iron
to conceal
oxide
the
naturally
way, you know,
comes
yeah,
in about 4 colors.
I've
and
actually
then,
gotten in the habit with,
the industry that
various
produces iron
essentials of
oxide
just
has found
using
that if they heat it,
the
then you can get different colors. You can
foundation as
get yellows and
concealer,
pinks
just
and
the other
greens
So you can
and
add
blues.
more, like,
Absolutely.
so
we
you use
have-
the heated.
We do.
which is, my daughter used to sell, she used to work at a repair center.
Chromium oxide?
Oh, a counter.
So she
Oh.
kinda knew
Oh.
my
White.
tricks with that.
And then she would come
As
home and
white.
say, okay, Mom, this is the
Titanium
best
oxide?
way to
Yeah,
use this.
White.
yeah.
And then
she
the
said
micronized that we
when
use actually
every once in a
applies
while
to the
they
skin
would, if
clear.
somebody had a
And when you say
really special
micronized, you
event,
crush it down
they
to
would-
a half a
they would
micron,
mix it
1
with-
micron,
It's actually
Water.
1.4 micron.
Oh,
what
so that it
Kathleen
will
was
seal.
talking
Mhm.
about,
1.4.
yeah.
So that it will stay on and seal
Uh-huh.
better.
Uh-huh.
See, technical guy, that's the.
Yeah.
So you mix it with your,
The,
with your
the
setting
industry
sprays?
tends
If,
to
if I
put,
wanted to be more intense.
a
Uh-huh.
larger size particle in their
What's
product.
the average?
Did you
The
do that?
average is
Do you
like the
remember if you
standard
did that for
TiO2
the,
size, it's like a
the
2.5.
healing festival?
That one we just
and it's
sprayed
very
once we
heavy
were
and
done.
it's
Do
very
you,
white,
do you know how
and
it,
it,
when
and
you
it
did to yours though?
sticks to the skin, which
Mhm.
can be good,
Your
but it
makeup
just
looked
makes it really heavy.
incredible.
Mm-hmm.
That, yeah.
On
It looks
that,
nice today, but
yeah.
that was
Well,
spectacular.
the thing I've
Oh,
been talking
thank
about
you.
on my TV
well,
show,
you
that
know, whenever I
people
get the
taking
chance to wear
drugs and
purple,
stuff like
that's
that,
my favorite color,
when you
and
use
so I really
those,
step on it a
and
little
I
bit
question
more.
Yeah.
sometimes
But
whether
let
or not they're
me
even
let you see
effective.
this.
But after
Um,
you use them and gone through your body,
you
you
can put
excrete
your
them into the
glasses
water,
back
now
on,
they're going back to
so
the
that
water
you can
system.
Exactly.
It's the same with
Okay.
cosmetics.
So,
that's,
is this the foundation?
No, that's
Still
concealer.
concealer? Okay.
That's great, that's very good.
I love the surprise in your voice.
Yeah, that is,
And see how light it feels.
yeah, it
It's
does,
very refreshing.
yeah.
Thanks so much.
It is, it's
No,
true.
no, yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, those spots are really addressed.
So this is really
Yes.
green because, you know, when you use regular cosmetics, because it's so toxic, not only are you toxifying yourself, then that goes back into the water system, because of the ecosystem.
Absolutely.
And the little deer and the little bunnies.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
They
The
all
babies.
affected by all of
The
that.
babies, that's why we have little
And our
pictures of,
day.
of little
Yes.
babies,
Our beautiful
Yeah.
like
Our
this with
water.
their paws
Yeah.
up because of the bad cosmetics. We should have pictures like that.
So we've just applied just concealer.
That's it.
That's it so far.
Now she's done.
No,
No.
this is the
That's the
beginning.
first-
Okay.
But if you
Step
notice, remember
one.
where she had the red spots?
I did.
See how nice
They're
and
gone.
smooth? They're gone. And you can
Well,
ask
we
her.
can see that, you see that, that's not.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
absolutely,
Yeah.
yeah.
And not only can she see it, but she's pleasantly surprised that she
Mhm.
doesn't feel a lot on her skin right
Mhm.
now, which is wonderful. It looks very light, very natural.
Yeah.
And some ladies, you know, will be
Does.
doing a makeover and they'll go, but stop right here. Spray it. They're like,
Wow.
I don't want it to come back red. You know, a lady we did yesterday, her face was inflamed.
Oh, yeah.
So, worked really well. So now we're gonna do some foundation.
So one of the things,